I decided to do a taste test comparison with 7 different bottled and canned waters. I contacted local beverage expert Grandpa McDonald and he came over to do the testing. Which one do you think will be the best? Which one will be the worst?
Hey everybody, Grandpa McDonald here. I'm a friend of Derpy Playground. So when he contacted me and asked me if I'd like to come down to do this water tasting test, I said I'll be right there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to taste all these and then we're going to do some rankings. We got 7 waters. We got a couple cans here. The rest are all plastic bottles. So let's get into it. All right, first one here is Fiji water. And it says Fiji water untouched. Fiji water comes from a sustainable ancient aquifer deep within the earth on the islands of Fiji. Man, that's a tropical place, man. This is going to be good. Bottled at the source, natural pressure forces the water towards a sealed delivery system directly into the bottle, free from human contact until you unscrew the cap. And we're going to unscrew the cap right now and taste some Fiji water. Natural artesian water. Here we go. From the islands of Fiji. Man, that's refreshing. I'll tell you that. That's tasty. I mean, you can almost taste the tropics. You could tell that's from like a warm environment. Man, tasted a little hibiscus, maybe some other tropical flavors. I mean, this is good water. It's real wet. I feel hydrated. I mean, this is good stuff. All right, Fiji water, big fan. All right, next up is aquafina. It says aquafina, pure water, perfect taste. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement to say it's a perfect taste. And it says it is purified drinking water, purified by reverse osmosis. Drink up. Here we go. Ugh. Yeah. It tastes like dirty pipes or something. I mean, I don't know what the reverse osmosis is doing, but it tastes like tap water. It tastes like tap water. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of drinking out of a garden hose when I was a child in the backyard. Man, that ain't, might be pure water, but it's not a perfect taste. Okay. All right, the next one is Liquid Death. It says mountain water, drinking water from the Alps. Murder your thirst. Oh man, and it's got this whole thing about this infinitely recyclable can of stone cold mountain water came straight from the Alps to murder your thirst. Man, pretty creative with this. I mean, who's gonna drink something that says death on it? It's got a skeleton. It's almost like it'd be poison or something. Let's try it out. A lot of these YouTubers drink this. I know that, and podcast people. And here we go. Liquid Death going in. Oof. That did murder my thirst, I'll tell you that. This is good. I'm gonna get some more of this. Oh. Wow. Yeah, this is like a mountain stream. I believe them when they say this came from the Alps. It tastes like the Alps. It's good. Nice and clean and pristine. Man, I mean, the name is weird, Liquid Death, but at the same time, this is a great product. This is some good water. Big fan of Liquid Death so far. This might be the top one so far. All right, here we go. This one's a weird shaped bottle. It's actually it's flat on the back side. I don't know what that does, but whatever. This is called Eternal. Eternal Naturally Alkaline Spring Water. It says nature's perfect water. It's sourced from natural alkaline springs. Our water filters through layers of ancient rock absorbing essential minerals, making it naturally alkaline. All right. Here we go. Eternal water. they'd make a claim and make you live forever, like it's Fountain of Youth water or something like that. But this is good. I mean, I don't know how to taste if it's alkaline or not. I know that has something to do with the pH, but this is good spring water. Okay. Next up, we have some water from Hawaii. It is called waiakea. Waiakea. I don't know really how to say it, but this is a Hawaiian volcanic water, naturally alkaline, with electrolytes. It says deep well water, and it is filtered from porous volcanic rock in Hawaii. It's got a cool looking color bottle. It makes the water actually look like the water's that color, but it's not. It's just the bottle. So here we go. Oh, that's different. Oh yeah, that tastes volcanic. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, it's just gritty and it just sticks with you. You got that. It tastes like black sand. Like, yeah, you got that lava taste. Ugh. Yeah. It's a cool looking bottle, but I'm not a fan of the waiakea Hawaiian volcanic water. Not a big fan of that. All right, only two more to go. This one is the Smart Water. This is a pretty popular water, I know that. Got the sport top. I'm just going to take the whole cap off because I don't know how to do that sport cap thing. Here we go. I mean, it just says vapor distilled water in electrolytes for taste, purely balanced pH. So, it says purity you can taste, hydration you can feel. All right, let's try some Smart Water now. That's pretty refreshing. That is hydration I can feel. Yeah, I think this is probably geared towards the sports people, you know, and athletes and whatnot. This is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best, but it's definitely better than that volcanic water, I'll tell you that. All right, last but not least, this might be the one you guys been waiting for. This is property of U.S. government, emergency drinking water. It's got a military specification number. And it says it's from the International Packing Corporation in Richmond, Virginia. And up top here it says 12053. So that's January 20th of 1953. So this is 70 years old. And it's got to be good. I mean, it's not as old as Grandpa, but I mean, this is some old water. Maybe it tastes like water I was drinking when I was a kid. I don't know, but it's sealed and it's 70 years old. We got to get ourselves our old school opener here, and we're going to get into it. All right, everybody. Emergency drinking water from the U.S. government. This is Korean War era, 1953. Let's try some. Oh, man. Oh. I gotta try some more of that. I mean, it basically tastes like a can. Oh, man, that's not good. It's probably not good for me either. It just gets worse and worse. It's like eating away my mouth or something. I wouldn't recommend this at all. I think there's probably a shelf life on this, and maybe it's 20, 30, 40, 50 years, but 70 years has taken its toll on this water, and it's kind of absorbed the can. So that's what it tastes like. It tastes just like the can, and I'm not a fan of this. All right, everybody, it is time for the final verdict of our water taste test challenge here. We're going to rank these from worst to first. The worst, without a doubt, in my mind, is this. This waiakea, whatever you want to, waiakea. This stuff tastes like a volcano. I know it's volcanic water and it's supposed to have that taste, but it's not even an acquired taste. It's like nobody wants to drink anything that's volcanic. It's just gritty. It tastes like black volcanic sand. You got that lava aftertaste, and this is definitely the worst of the taste test. Next up we have the emergency drinking water from 1953. This tastes like the can. It might have been good water before time took its toll on this, but this is pretty gross. It tastes just like a metal can. Not a big fan of this, so this is it's not as bad as the volcanic one, but it's second worst here. Next up, we have the aquafina, which this kind of tastes like drinking out of a garden hose, like back in the day in the backyard. It's just, or dirty pipes or something like that. It tastes just like bad tap water, and I'm not a fan. I want to go out to a store and buy a bottle of this. You could get this from any tap in the nation, I'd imagine. All right, next up is the Smart Water. This is geared towards sports people. This is probably the wettest water that I've had. You could definitely tell that it's geared towards sports people because they need that hydration. Extremely wet. But this is a pretty good water. Now, we got that weird flat, the back of that bottle's flat, and that's weird. Next up is the Eternal Water. Again, worst, working towards first here. The Eternal Water, the naturally alkaline spring water. This is good stuff. I enjoyed this. It's very, very pure. You can taste the purity. It is good stuff. Big favorite of mine here. This Fiji water, man, tropical. Like I said, it's got notes of hibiscus. You could when you drink it, it's almost like you put yourself on an island. Like you got your toes in the sand, and there's a breeze going, and the palm trees are there, and the coconuts and pineapple. And I'm getting a little carried away with the Fiji stuff, but this is a good water. I highly recommend it. It's not too wet. It's got the right amount of dryness in this one. And then my favorite. I didn't think I'd like this because I don't like the can. Liquid Death. This mountain, it's mountain water from the Alps in Europe. And man, this is really good. It's so clean. I mean, you definitely could taste the Alps in it. And man, it's really, really good. You think of like just alpine meadows and streams coming down in the mountains, and man, it's good. It's good. I mean, don't let the can fool you. It's got a skull on there, but that's not a poison sign. That's basically saying that this stuff is going to murder your thirst, and it murdered my thirst. I'll tell you right now. I was satisfied. The purest water I've ever had. So that's it. Grandpa McDonald wrapping up his water taste test for Derpy Playground. We have the worst here, working towards the first, and the volcanic water, hands down the worst of all these. It's bad when you have a 70-year-old emergency drinking water. That's better than this water here. And number one, Liquid Death. I know it's popular with them podcasters and the YouTubers. They drink it for a reason. This stuff is good, and it'll murder your thirst. Hope you enjoyed the taste test. I had a blast doing this. I want to thank you, Derpy Playground. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.